Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me out there, good people? What's poppin'? It's your boy Biz. We back here at BYC Game. It's been quite some time, man. Glad to be back here on the sticks. Today we bringing you undisputed boxing. You know what I'm saying? On the journey to 100 victories. You see my record right here on the screen. Before we go any further, man, if you like what you see and what you hear right here, like, comment, subscribe, all the above, wherever you watching this at. But you see the record, man, 65 wins and 92 fights. Shit, I wish it was that smooth. If we go over here to the actual online rank record, you see it right there, 74 and 71. So we're on the journey to 100, and we also trying to make it to about fighting at 500. In the next three fights, hopefully 74 and 70. Excuse me, 71 and 74 right now. 32 wins by knockout and three draws. So my guys, who I usually step in the ring with. I used to really get it in with Floyd Patterson in the heavyweight division, but now we switched that over for Larry Holmes, Sugar Ray Leonard. Excuse me. I hate fighting Sugar Ray Leonard, but my dog Sugar Ray Robinson is gonna hold it down for the lightweights. Over there in welterweight, Bud Crawford doing what he does best. Probably the best pure boxer on this list right here. And then I got Marco Antonio Barrera, who's been holding me down in the featherweight as well. So let's get to this work, man. Let's go ahead, hit that good old cue. Let's get this thing jumping, man. BYC Gaming in the place to be. All right, so let's get to this work, man. Let's see who we got. We got Lomachenko against my dog Barrera. This is only his second fight, so let's make sure we make this a quick one. You heard?
Hey, close the door.
Loma is no joke. Probably the hardest hitter in this featherweight division. Barrera, though, very good boxer, good reach for his size. One of my favorite gyms to fight in, Kronk Gym. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Marv One.
I went over the rules.
Let's do it.
Protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Come on, step on up. Yes, sir. You see, he doesn't like movement. Looks like a stationary puncher. Here's the punch. That's straight. This was the jab right there. Trying to push him back to the other side of the ring. I cut her off somewhere, so you gotta know where to go. Shot to the body. Now, he's not trying to let me get close, so I'm gonna attack the body while he's being so defensive. He doesn't like that outside fighting. We try to take advantage of that, but I don't want to get too predictable. Good punch right there. That one cut me open. That sucks. Definitely think I did enough to win the round, but that cut is not what I wanted to see in the first round. I call that a 10-down round for us, yours truly. Yo, for those of y'all that play Undisputed, how do you feel about, well, let me step back a second. For those of y'all that play ranked matches on Undisputed or unranked matches, How do y'all feel about that little 5 seconds in between? Because brother like me move around a lot in the ring, round by round. I need a little time to rest my hands. Give it take you to get a little 5 second break in between rounds. It is what it is. So nothing exciting so far. I'm just trying to fill him out, see where he likes to throw his power from. Caught me with that left hand that, I think it was a right actually, that cut my eye. Ooh, who got stunned? Me? Yo, I just landed 3 punches and I got stunned at the end of it. That's crazy. You still here? I wish there was a replay in between rounds so I could see what punch caught me. Shot. All right, so from what I'm seeing, it's that left hand I got to watch out for. He's throwing a strong left hand. That's straight. There we go. I was trying to get one more shot to the ribs. That round was a little bit closer. It could go either way. Let me be honest. I ain't gonna call that one. All right, back to that jab work. Landed about 5, 6 already. Keep it going. Let's go, Beret. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. You don't know whether to defend high or low. Nice little 2-piece. Little biscuit on the side. Hook. Go straight from Berea. Damn, son. That left hand is going to be a problem. The counter. Take a little air out the tires. No, sir. Guy's a very careful fighter. He hasn't come forward with too much heat. Very strategic when he throws these power punches. I'm going to keep lighting them up with these jabs and straights and a little hook for you. Oh. Shout out to London Brooks, man. You're going to see me in London getting on this Undisputed wave all summer, man. And if you love GTA, you still waiting for GTA 6, please tap in with the Heat 99.5 at BYC Gaming on YouTube. The Heat spinning the hottest records in Los Santos to Liberty City to Vice City, you heard? Shout out to my boy Jack Dilla. Alright, I'm going to turn up for these last 20-something seconds or so. Let's get busy. Oh, he had the same idea. Ooh, but I got a better one. Come on. Let's go. That's how you end the round. So right now I'm doing a good job maintaining my stamina. You see it at 92%. Health at 95, not getting touched too much. And after 3 rounds, we up 3-0, as you can see on the scorecard right there. Shout out to Comp, you box. Come on, son. What you got? Started attacking the body for a moment. Goes back upstairs. Good shot. All right, good movement. I see you. Got a little movement. Come on. Well, this is the movement you need to move with. I've had some really good fights this week on Undisputed, man. I said, I'm going to get back online, do a live stream. I don't care if we get 2 views. I said, it's time to get back to it. What better way to do it here in the ring? I got some other games I'm gonna be streaming for y'all. You know what I mean? You know I do my sports thing. I'm gonna do a few more story mode games probably over the next week or so. Excuse me, next month or so. I'll let that cat out the bag later this week. I do respect this guy for not being a spam puncher. He's trying to pick his spots, but I'm thinking the inexperience of fighting in rank matches is showing up now. Good shot right there. That eyebrows is looking real bad. Ooh! Got him. Speaking of looking bad, come on, move forward, man. Move forward. There we go. Kill him, man. Kill him. I'm about to say, knock his ass out. Damn, I couldn't get to him, bro. I was pushing to move forward, but they just wouldn't let me. Undisputed has got to do a better job of letting the boxer who stunned the other fighter be able to move towards him or her. All right, so I know I got that round for sure. We move on to the 5th. Big chance for a knockdown right there, but we don't get it. We'll score another round in our favor. Hold that. Ooh, tried it. Like he's loading up for a big shot right there. Never came through with it though. Ooh. That one could have hurt, but he misses. Another counter punch. Stings him. Nice shot. Okay, he's trying to counter. Look, now I know. He's throwing some haymakers back. I ain't putting point on that. Oh my God. He's trying to eat one, take one. I ain't gonna play that game with him because Loma is a freaking monster. Another one lands. So he wants me to throw first. Let's be honest. That's what he's looking like right now. So I gotta be more smarter about where I'm throwing these shots at. Ooh. He is setting me up for the counter, and it's working with some success. Woo! Sit your ass down. You heard? Pink. Come on, one more time.
1, 2.
All right, the bell sounds.
6, 7.
He's gonna get up on 9. Oh, a 9 count. All right, man. What was it, the end of the 5th? I'm still doing good in health. I need to slow down a bit with my stamina usage. Round 6, here we go. That hook is favorite punch. Depending on who I'm fighting, I like to turn the jab up a lot more in the second half of the fight. And I think I'm going to have to do that here because he's looking for a knockout. He's looking for a counter punch, power shot. Like, you see it. He don't want nothing else, no other way. He wants a knockout. I got to fight smart for the rest of these 3 rounds. Nice little combo. Oh my goodness, that could have been something that put me away. I don't understand how to throw such a big shot like that. He's trying to run and hit you with one of his own. Take that with you, though. Let's move around for about 10 or 15 seconds. Getting a little uncomfortable. I've been pretty much standing in front of him this whole round. Yeah, I can't eat too many more of those, man. I definitely cannot. Let's get ready for the 7th round. Check out some scorecards. All right, so y'all see how I'm holding it down? Taking every round so far in this fight. Come on. Peppering them with the jab. Again, though, you see what he's doing. He wants me to throw a power punch so he can return with one of his own. Trying not to give him a chance to do so. Still throwing some wild shots right now. Ooh, I walked right into that. I'm outboxing him, but one punch can change this fight. We got 35 seconds left in this round. Oh my God, I saw that coming. Still just landing more shots than him. Oh my God. All right, final round. Let's not do nothing stupid. Let's make this money. One more round. Let's make this.
Great. Just get your breath back.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. You're starting to make a mistake.
Let's do it.
All right, let's wrap this up. Got a good lead in this fight over Lomachenko. Let's just do what we're supposed to do and win this fight. Ooh, wasn't expecting that uppercut, was it? Oh. Faded me in with that one. I can count to 2. Come on. Good punch. Oh my God, good counter. 30 seconds left. Big right hand. Oh. Got him. I was waiting for that left. 10 seconds left in the fight. It might be over already. Boom. Big left hand from Berea. Let's see, can Loma get up after that one?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let's go. Big knockout. First fight back live streaming here on BYC Gaming, and it turns out to be a dub. Good win right there. Good performance by Berea. We get the KO late in the fight. 8th round knockout. Clean sweep on the scorecards. Let's take a look at it. 70-62. Nothing much else to be seen besides the stats right here. Y'all see I was going to that jab all day. Landing 62% of my jabs, 194 of them. I mean, that was the story of the fight right there. You see, the hooks is what he was relying on, but couldn't get it done. Only 39% of those landing. And put in the rest. 2. You hear me? We are now 2 wins away from fighting back at 500. We're now 72-74 with 3 draws. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Once again, you watching BYC Gaming, your boy B-I-Z in the place to be. Back live streaming here on Twitch. Wherever you watching this, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the above. You know the vibes. What we got next, man? As I said, I used to mainly fight with Floyd Patterson in the heavyweight division. Had some great battles with Ali and Deontay Wilder. But I had a match last week with Floyd against Tyson Fury, and man, it was a little rough to say the least. Speaking of rough, this might be a rough one right here. This dude, 36-31, 1 draw. See my record? Sugar Ray going up against Bud Crawford.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. How did he make 135 pounds considering he's 5'11". Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in...
Y'all, I'm going to talk less. I'm going to let the commentators do what they do. I'll see y'all in between rounds.
From New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about.
Did he quit? Come on, dude. I mean, I'll chalk it up to to a connection error. All right, let's try it again, man. Search up, search up, search up. I was kind of looking forward to that fight, man. I haven't fought Bud much at the lightweight weight class. I was using Terrence Crawford in middleweight a lot, but I mean, I'm being honest. He works there. He works in that division. He could easily compete with the Sugar Rays and Sergio Martinez that are in that division. But right now, it's all about Juan Manuel Marquez. We got another matchup for Sugar Ray Leonard. Like I said, I'm gonna talk a little more after the fight.
Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend?
Juan Mum. Sugar Ray Robinson. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I love this place.
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Can't land the jab there. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike.
His
like
arms are a lot
Keep
longer
an
than
eye on
they
this
look.
guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight.
Step outside range,
Punch
too.
is smart.
Hit some pretty good shots, so let's treat him with a little more respect.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And that's it. Marquez has been
Yeah.
knocked out.
He kept attacking my body, so I'm like, dude, I can do
Oh
that
my
too.
goodness. I want to see
Boom.
that one more time.
Shot to the
I
ribs,
need
he's
to see
gone.
that again.
One more time for the people in the back.
Well, he's had enough, and he is going to quit.
Gotta love it.
So there you have it. It is official.
All right, so now we move close. That was quick. We move closer to 500 now as we pick up another win. I don't know if that was actually a flash knockout or if he quit before he even had to try to get up. I don't know, but either way, it's a win for Sugar Ray Robinson. Let's move on to the next, man. I ain't gonna lie, I hate when this happens, but either way, let's go ahead and try to lock in another victory. We got Terrence Crawford versus Terrence Crawford.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a...
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight. Terrence Bud Crawford.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup.
Mirror matchup.
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move.
Okay, so he wants to stand in exchange. I can see that.
Clean left jab.
He's a stationary fighter.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Okay. He's a hook thrower. I'm not going to sit and exchange with him. You want to throw that hook in your head.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Alright, I'm seeing a lot of punches that aren't landing. That's frustrating me, so I gotta take some better angles at attacking
He is
this
in
cat,
big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping. Great round. Great round.
And there's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. 1 moment changes everything, especially in this division. That hook's blocked. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Yo, none of my uppercuts are landing, bro. They just looking sloppy in the wind. He's landing a good number of power punches
instincts
right
and
now.
reaction
This is not a
time.
good
You've
start
got to
to
get
the
in
fight
there
for me
quick
right now.
to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Those counter punches have to hurt.
Come on, man. I have my hands up.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. Can't score with that hook again. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Crawford's legs are all over the place. He is down big time.
Alright, I just gotta be more aggressive. I'm seeing against this dude. If he's gonna be in there throwing haymakers, I gotta throw him too. Let's go to this next round, man.
On to the third.
Even the commentators don't know what to say, man. It's time to turn this fight around. You see how we doing it? Fighting a little smarter, moving around the ring a little more. Trying to frustrate Crawford in the lime green.
Crawford in trouble.
I spoke too damn soon.
Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
That was a good counter, but I think I did enough to win that round.
To you know who.
Let's see, get ready for the scorecards based on Country Box predictions.
Same kind of pace up,
Come on, man. It's been a tough first couple, 3 rounds, so let's get to it.
Get your mind back.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination.
Yeah, I figured I was
Let's see if we
losing,
can shake things up here in this round.
Thought I at least got
is,
round 2.
If it's
Let's
not
get
broken,
to it, though.
why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Crawford is dazed. And down goes Crawford. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
He caught me with that one. I ain't gonna lie.
2, 3,
I mean, he caught me
4,
lovely.
5,
You see, I ain't have much to say about that. We trying to get this win back, y'all. It's not looking good right now.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right,
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Terrence Crawford just got
Yeah,
rocked.
Crawford can't hang against Crawford right now. I ain't gonna lie. GZ.
Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable.
Ooh, this is a fight, but it is not going in my favor right now. Come on. Oh, my God. What a shot.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
That's probably it, yo. That's probably it. Isn't it? I don't think I'm getting up after that one. It's taking a little too long to bring up the loading screen. I knew that was it. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to the menu very quickly on that. Dog, I was outmatched right there. I will sit here and fully admit I was outmatched right there. So look, we're gonna end this live stream on a low note. I ain't going front. Cause I haven't been beat by Terrence Crawford that bad since I've been playing Undisputed. So I got some work to do clearly. But we did come up with 2 victories as well as a loss, but it is what it is. We still on the grind, on the climb to 100 victories. We trying to get over 500. Y'all do it right here on BYC Gaming. Bring your controller with your boy BIZ. You know what I'm saying? You want to run with us? Hit us up at BYC_gaming on Twitter. Hit us up. Excuse me, pardon me. BYC_gaming on Twitch. At BYC Gaming Online on Twitter. Check us out on YouTube at BYC Gaming. And wherever else you can find us on the social media platforms. Us, baby, BYC. We'll be back real soon. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace. Love. We gone.